Are we free? Well, you see, the questioner is making the whole problem. Why? Because anytime you are asking this question, if you are free or not, what you are doing is you are creating a possibility, you see, that I can be free or I can be stuck, you see. So you are creating a prison for yourself. In that prison, you may feel free or stuck, you see, but eventually you are in the prison still. So there is no answer to this question. The question itself is the big problem. You see, every question that we ask, every question, you see, every question comes from the answers that we hold, from the knowledge we have. So what we do, we try to fill ourselves with more and more answers each and every day. We read this book, we read that, we never try to question the questioner, you see, the one who is questioning everything. You may question objects, but who is the one perceiving? You see, I perceive this television or I perceive this phone. You see, this is object, this thing. Now, the idea that I see this is a phone. Now, this is a phone, but what does phone means? You see, it doesn't make any sense. It's just a name actually. And the problem is not that. It's okay to identify everything. Don't go in the group of non-duality. You see, most people suffer there still because non-duality is still a form of the mind. You see, so anything you try to name the experience, anything you try to name that experience, anything, you are ruining it for yourself. So that's why I say do not name anything. You let it go. Even telling that this is my basic nature of what I am, to be free, you see, like the people say that your true nature is always free. So now again the mind makes sense of it, again it vanishes, you see, it disappears. The moment I try to grasp something that is beyond me, so you never want to think about something that is beyond. So that's why the questioner is never free at all in life. The questioner is asking questions, you see, busy with it, questions because of the knowledge it is holding. The mind that is uh, in the accumulation of the knowledge of society, whatever according to the society names, identifications, future, past, in everything from A to Z. It's not your business to question everything around you. You see, the freedom, the happiness, the sadness, and the depression, you see, being sad and all that nonsense. Never want to bother all these ideas. Don't bother yourself. See, you have to bother with the one person who is being bothered or being disturbed by everything around it. Who is that person who is disturbed? You see, I say I am disturbed. See, don't try to solve the disturbance. Who is disturbed? Who is the who? See, the questioner or the one who is claiming to be disturbed. Once you find that answer, free. You are free, but you cannot claim the freedom, because the moment you claim that I am free, you are again stuck. You are gone there. The moment in a second of some second, you see, it happens in a nanosecond, less than a second. I don't know if there is anything less than a second. The moment, you see, we try to name that which cannot be named, we are losing it at that time, because there is no we or you or anyone to claim that thing. The mind is running always. You let the mind run. You see, the work of the mind, the nature of the mind is to run. So is that the problem is we never try to understand what is this mind that I am living with. Why do we claim that we are the mind or we are this body? Why we do not have the courage to question that we are not our mind, our minds, and we are not our bodies? Who we are? See, question this. Who we are? Any answer you're gonna give yourself is through the mind. So there is no one to answer this question. Every question comes from the answers itself. themselves actually, all from answers. So you find yourself in such a state where it cannot be said anything there. You cannot say anything there. What is there to be to be talked about, you see? You are bothering the self that if I'm free or not. The question is a big problem. You see? You say, who is the one seeking freedom? The one who wants freedom, that is the one who is stuck actually, or finds the self in imprisonment, you see. There is no one to seek anything. See, there is no one. All are just illusions. This all is illusion here. Nothing but an illusion. See, you do not have a instrument to accept this fact actually. You can that's why they say you need a guru, you need a someone who has experienced this, you see, or realized this, because thoughts or the mind is limited. It cannot grasp something that it has not created, you see that. But we do not have any other way but to see the truth through the mind. We do not have another instrument, another mind. You cannot have another mind, you see. It's bullshit. It's the same mind trying to identify the truth with something all the time. So I say give importance to nothing but to the awareness inside you. And that, see, again, when I say it anything, awareness or whatever, don't try to grasp the words that I am telling you. You see, it is a awareness or it is this or it is that. You see, you don't bother about words. Because when you bother about the words, it's awareness, it's awakening, it's seeking, it's enlightenment, you are going to ruin it again. See, why do you need to name it? That's the problem, you see. Just because we want to help each other, it doesn't mean that we have to name it at the deeper levels. For a superficial level, at the level of understanding, you can name it. But the understanding will not take you there. There are so many people sitting there full of burden of knowledge. They know so much. Knowledge becomes burden. The more you know, I'm sorry, I want to say that the more stupid you get. I'm sorry for this. Because what is knowing? You see, there is no knower to know anything. Who knows everything? The mind that knows everything is just full of burden actually. It doesn't understand why it is knowing, what is the knowing purpose. Just to survive or fit yourself in the so-called society, you know everything. Your name, your future, this person, that person. Why do you take such burden with you and live on? Why? We don't know. See, you can still live. You don't have to live with this all burden, you see. I still live my life. I live with my parents. I still live how I want to live, but it doesn't mean that I'm living with the burden of myself, that I am this person and I'm this. See, whatever. See, the thing is, there is a natural perception of life that you will find yourself in. I don't know when, but you will find that. There is no answer to that when you will find it. See, the when is the problem. You come here, you leave everything now. You see, the problem is we try to fix ourselves. The ego is the big problem. See that? The ego, the mind, whatever you name it, it's a very big problem. It tries to name everything and identify everything. It wants to hold as a something, you see. It wants to live with something, and it doesn't know that whatever that it is holding like this, it gonna find itself in the burden of it, you see. So that's why it is not going to be happy. The mind you have, or you yourself as you call me, cannot be happy. You cannot be happy. I'm sorry, because the you who is wanting to be happy is the exact reason why you are sad, you see. So it's saying that the depression is there because you think it is. You see, if I think there is such a thing as depression, you see, it depends where your attention is. If I say, I don't know. See, we don't know why we bother. We think like no. So we are stuck in our own logic. Logic is what? Logic is a very, very survival name. You see, it's an instinct of the mind, or our sense that logic means right. It means that reality. No, logic does not mean reality. There is no reality. What is reality? You see that. It's a name given to what is right now. You call this reality. How are you so aware that this is reality? This is reality? See, we don't know that. It is what it is. For the purpose of people, you say it is reality, which means I can see, I can perceive. You see that? But this can change always. What I see right now can change tomorrow, yes? But you don't bother about the reality. I don't know why people have so many concepts of, you see, this ideas, imaginations, you see, about future or past or reality or anything, or this world or life itself. I don't know why. Because who the problem is never things out there. The problem, there's no problem in identifying. You see, the identifications that you see has helped us. When we have identified that this is the Coke, I see Coke in front of me, or I see the purse, you see, I see this, what do you call this, remote control, I see this paper, you see, napkin, and I see this, see, everything is a name, you see, we have given a names for our purpose, but the thing is, it's a name, but whatever that is inside is a name at the same time, but it's not real reality. It's an illusion. But we don't have to touch the illusion, because the moment you try to change the structure of society, you're going to waste your life. There is no changes that needs to come in society. Only changes that gonna come in the future, at the level of human consciousness, that how the humans, you see, how we are perceiving and how we are making pain and suffering unconsciously. We think like the suffering is out there, but we never want to see the question inside the questioner, you see. The one who is being disturbed by every disturbance, who is that person? The one who has made sense, or who knows everything, you see. Now, if everything become, everything that you see, what if everything become unknown to you? What will you say to everything? You see? So it's like we are circulating knowledge every day. It's a reality, this and that, without questioning. Because when you question, the questioner will die in the questioning. There will not be any question at all, no, and neither answer, because uh, it's just an illusion. That's the thing, actually. The illusion cannot be seen. So I don't know what do you wanna again see here. It is what it is, you see. Anything you try to grasp, it's like, for me, you see, if I want to tell you about my personal experience, anyway, there is no personal, see, there's nothing such, there is no such, there's only ego is there, there's nothing. The ego is a burden thing. Ego is the big problem, you see. And with the help of my ego, if I identify anything for myself, I am creating hell for myself, nothing but hell. Only pain I'm creating, you see. So you never want to touch the ego. You let the ego, whatever it is, but you are not it. That's it. Now again, you want to ask what I am. See, the question is the problem. Stop asking. Stop asking who you are. You will get the answer. But if you ask, you see, if you answer, you are busy again. You see, that's the thing actually. You say, I am this person. You are again busy with the person. So you never want to experience the reality of truth, and there is no reality of truth. But how can I make you understand without using words? Can you understand the silence? If I am just silence, who gonna watch this video? Who gonna just talk at all? Yes, you see, this one camera too. Who gonna, nobody cares. Who will care about it? See. very less people understand the silence. I'm getting call, so I will take the call, and maybe it's my one of friend, but maybe let it go now. Only less people understand, very less, few people, the silence of now. You see, the mind is not made to be silenced. You cannot make mind silenced. The mind is not interested. Why you want mind to be silenced? The mind is not interested. There is only silence without mind. The mind cannot be silenced. You see, we cannot make our mind quiet, but we are trying very hard. So that's a problem again. So now you ask, are you free? Are you free? See, the question is the problem. If you see the questioner who is asking questions, if you don't ask where is freedom or where is imprisonment, either are you stuck or free. Neither you are stuck nor you free. And what is left cannot be touched there, you see. When the questioner is gone, that cannot be touched. If you touch it, you are again going to be busy with the illusion. Up to you.